Welcome to PPI Recording Studio nestled in the cradle of New York City. Welcome to the second weekly episode for the month of September 2022 for Dedication Post-Isolation YouTube series because we're getting it out to the nation and beyond. As you can see, I have a very special guest with me right here to my left, this gentleman who is smiling from ear to ear, and that is Mr. Lenny Rothbart. And Lenny is a multi-instrumentalist. He's a very old dear friend. He's also has a well-developed YouTube channel. So now that we're out of post-COVID, I asked Lenny to come here to play today to support not only the YouTube series, but also to support, if you will, cross-support his YouTube channel because he really has it very well established. Now, I asked him to play this one particular song because he has a very hip version of it on YouTube. So, without further ado, Mr. Lenny Rothbart. So on his YouTube channel, which there'll be links in the text description area for it, is very hip because what he did was he did edits into his YouTube version of Angel Eyes. By the way, that's Angel Eyes, I'm sorry. That was composed by Matt Dennis. If you don't know Matt Dennis, I encourage you to Google him and find more of his music. He wrote Violet for Her Furs. He also wrote, there's a song that I did, I can't remember the name of it. It's so beautiful. It was in a movie with Ed O'Brien. Point is that Matt Dennis is one of the unsung composers out there. He has a tremendous amount of music. In Lenny's YouTube version, he layers it. He plays flute, he plays piano, he plays drums, he plays mandolin, and he layers it all. It's really, really cool. Link will be in the text description area. So thank you, Lenny, for playing that.
Thank you.
Now, Lenny is a supporter of Project 142 concert series, which that's what you're going to see come up next. The logo to Project 142 concert series. Project 142 is the sponsor for Dedication Post-Isolation YouTube series. Project 142 website is www.project142.org. Our Facebook page is Project 142 NYC. And the event calendar for Project 142 is www.project142.org/calendar. All again, live links in the text description area makes it very easy for you at home when you're watching these to click on. Very easy. So Project 142 for 10 years, funded, sponsored, hosted, produced. Lenny had come to a handful of them. Live concerts for artists, musicians. Most were at the Domena Center the last 6 years of Project 142 doing live concerts in New York. That all came to a screeching halt March 2020. Came up with this idea, created it a couple weeks later, and on April 20th, 2020, with the help of Mr. Chip Fabrizi here at PPI, the owner of the studio, we launched it, and now we're going into our third season, which is very cool. So thank you to our YouTube channel subscribers because they're a foundation for what keeps this going and growing. So you're going to see a picture come up which says thank you. But if you'd like to subscribe, especially if you go on to Lenny's YouTube channel and you're checking him out in his multiple YouTubes, look in the lower right-hand portion of your screen. You'll see a red button, whether it be on Lenny's channel or mine. And you click on that and you can subscribe to his channel. You can subscribe to this one. Very easy, very quick, very simple. What ends up happening when you subscribe is you get posted when a new video comes up, whether it be on Dedication Post-Isolation or Lenny's YouTube channel. Very easy, very quick. And you're supporting the channel as well. So, Project 142, typically when we do these dedication episodes, it's not unusual that we do birthdays. We celebrate birthdays. So we have two gentlemen this week that we're celebrating birthdays. One is Marty Eigen and the second is Stefan Fuller. Both of these gentlemen are going to be involved in and performing in the December 4th, 2022 at 3 p.m. Holiday Showcase concert up at Symphony Space here in New York City, which is Brodway and West 95th Street. Now, tickets are on sale. The link just went up, and that'll be in the text description area underneath today's video as well. They're $30 general admission seats. It's a co-collaborative effort between Amani, which is Marty Eigen's band from New Jersey, and also Project 142. So, Marty's birthday is September 7th. Stefan's is September 11th. And you're going to see photos as I'm talking here. So the one of Marty is of his wife that I took a handful of years ago at an event in New Jersey. Very, very sweet. Marty and Anita. Very, very, they're like two peas in a pod. Very cool. And then one of Stefan is a group shot that I took here about 5-6 years ago when we were performing up at Tommy Jazz. It was his gig that night. And man, it was really, really rocking. It was so much fun. So we're going to sing happy birthday, and we got extra muscle today. You ready? You want to say it? Okay, well, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marty and Stefan. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Ship for Beasley on the drums. Yeah, man. So happy birthday, Marty and Stefan, and thank you for being involved in the concert for December 4th, 2022 at Symphony Space. So, because Mr. Lenny is a multi-instrumentalist, as you can see, there's the flute here. So we're going to have fun with a second jazz standard. Now, Angel Eyes is definitely what I would call a jazz standard. So this song is called Misty, composed by Errol Garner. It's definitely a jazz standard. Very, very cool story about Misty. It was composed on a plane by Errol Garner. It just came to him. Errol Garner did not read or write music, but he heard it, and he got it out on paper, scratched it out. As soon as they got him to the ground, they got him to a studio, and the rest is history. It's now played around the world. God only knows where, but it's become a huge hit. So we're going to have some fun with it. And Chip actually is going to sit in with us on brushes, percussion. You ready? It's all yours. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. Feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Yeah, man. I walk my way. And 1,000 Lenny Rothbarts begin to play. Could it be the sound of his hello? That music I hear. I get misty the moment he is near. Yeah, man. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I am lost? That's why I'm following you. Yeah. On my own. Would I wander through this wonderland alone? Never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I gave Misty just too much in, just too much in love. I get too Misty, just too much in love. Lenny Rothbart, yeah, man. Misty, Mr. Errol Garner. High five. All right. And Lemon Bob, Mr. Chipper Breezy on the other side of the room. Can't reach him. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Lenny, for being here. And thank you for your support over the years. Really, really old dear friend. Very sweet. We'll see you next episode. Until then, stay well, be well, and enjoy the rest of the summer.